Just hours ago, the Spokane City Council passed an ordinance they say will help renters avoid evictions. The new program will start this summer. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy reports tonight.
Prepare to vote.
With a 5-2 vote, Spokane City Council passed an ordinance designed to build relationships between landlords and their tenants if they receive a notice to pay or vacate. It's called the Pathway for Eviction Diversion Program. It would be run through the city and the Division of Housing and Human Services. It's designed to streamline the process for tenants to get the money needed to prevent being evicted. Once a landlord sends an eviction notice, a tenant has 5 days to send a written notice to their landlord to participate in the program and then go over what options they have. Alyssa Hensley was one of several who spoke on the ordinance during Monday night's meeting. She says it's designed to bridge a gap in knowledge for tenants who don't know what housing assistance they qualify for.
Those programs do exist to help people, and it is to try to get the money through so that the landlords can get paid, but it can be hard to find that information.
According to the ordinance, landlords give their tenant 30 days before they can continue the eviction process. The city is responsible for listing several organizations providing pre-eviction services that don't involve going to court. If a landlord fails to do this, the tenant could stop their eviction. Steve Wareham with the Rental Housing Association of Washington says for many landlords, this delay is unacceptable.
For many small rental housing providers, delays like this is not theoretical. A few months without rent can be the difference between keeping the property and having to sell it.
There are exceptions to the ordinance, including if there are health and safety risks, threat of harm, and criminal activity. Councilmember Paul Dillon, who sponsored the ordinance, says it's a positive step to help people who need assistance but don't know what steps to take.
This is about dignity, this is about safety and health, this is about fairness, and this is about raising the standard for housing justice in Spokane.
The council president, Betsy Wilkerson, argued over time it will only stall money problems and not fix them long term.
This will help delay, but it doesn't really get to the root of costs are so high, our people cannot afford them. So we can do that temporarily, and then they might be back in the same place.
The ordinance will go into effect on June 1st. Councilmember Dillon says the resources will be available on the city's website for tenants and landlords at a later date. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.